You can either pair Mbappe with the GOAT.
Well, Cucurella is going to Real Madrid, right?
Well, from what he said is that if Spain won, then he would not put on an international jersey again. You sit here and see like players like Messi, who said, "Oh yeah, it's probably going to be my last World Cup."
Yeah, but he said probably 2 World Cups.
And then you question, and he comes back and wins the whole thing. And then this year he comes and goes to the final. What's going to happen?
I don't think Messi or Ronaldo or Neymar will play another World Cup ever again. The day has finally come. World Cup 2026. Canada, USA, Mexico. We're here.
Where did it all come down to?
Welcome back to another episode of Brothers in the Box. My name is Elias, here with my co-host Ishan. And what a journey it's been.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just yesterday. We were talking about how Canada would fare in their group.
Yeah.
But what a tournament.
Very, very exciting tournament.
You said that with a lot of passion.
Enthusiasm?
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm, especially because your quote-unquote favorite team is playing tomorrow in the final.
Yeah.
Just a little preface for you guys as an audience. It is currently 12:46 a.m. on Sunday, July 19th. And in exactly 12 hours from now, the first half of the FIFA World Cup 2026 final will be complete.
That is actually why we did it at this specific time.
No, it's not. Barring any added additional minutes.
Yes.
So realistically, it'd probably be done in 1 more minute now because now it's 12:47. So including the hydration break, probably 12:48 is when the first half would be over. Unless Pessi strikes again and gets rewarded a penalty.
No, please.
The reason we're filming this late, even though both Isha and I are extremely tired, is to give our predictions on this game.
Yes.
The world's game.
So it's going to be Argentina and the refs versus Spain. So we'll see how that plays out.
And so we're going to give our predictions. I know England-France happened today. We'll recap that in the afternoon tomorrow after the game happens.
Yeah. And we'll recap who I thought was going to win the World Cup and who Ilias thought was going to win the World Cup. And one can actually come true today. So,
well, I guess it all comes down to Cucurella. La Cuca.
All right. Okay, what's your prediction?
I think it's going to be a pretty boring final.
Yeah, I honestly...
To be honest.
I told...
Like, I don't think it's going to be especially from what we got today.
Yeah.
Which is very high scoring.
I told my friends this today when we were talking about the game today. And we all were saying that all the goals got scored today. I think there's going to be very, very minimal goals.
I think it's going to be 1-0 Argentina.
1-0? You don't even think Spain gets a goal?
1-0 Argentina. Messi scores a penalty in extra time.
You're disgusting. My God.
I'm calling it how I see it and how this World Cup has gone.
It's fitting considering the refs and what's his name, Giovazzi.
I don't want to say that Spain doesn't have the talent because they do to match the performance that was last World Cup final. I don't think that'll ever be created again.
No, last World Cup final was literally a movie.
It was the greatest football/soccer game I've ever watched in my entire life.
I would agree with you. And the fact that it was
at
so
6
early,
in the morning.
It was so early in the morning with Nana.
Yeah, with the grandpa on the crazy stuff.
No, I remember the comments that he would make.
Nah, this guy's a Messi glazer. It's
crazy
disgusting.
thing.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. His least favorable trait.
Yeah, 1-0.
Messi scores a pen. I think Lamine Yamal has a golden chance.
And he misses.
And Martinez comes up big.
No, Martinez is washed. I think it's going to go to pens.
I think if it does go to pens, I think it's going to be 0-0.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be 1-1.
I think it's going to be an extremely boring game. And I almost guarantee you I will fall asleep during the game.
I think Spain gets one really early.
Okay.
Most likely. I want to go with the shout here. I don't know exactly who they're starting tomorrow, but I could see a Fabian Ruiz, or you could go the traditional Orzabal. And then Argentina ties it up in extra time in the 96th minute or something. And it's either a pen or just a pass from Messi, or Messi just buries one. Who knows? Either way, the refs are going to bless them up somehow and they're going to score. And I think Messi will score one. Because, it's Messi. And then nothing happens in extra time. There's a lot of chances, but nothing happens. Extra time. And then goes to pens. Everyone scores their first pens. No one misses. And then the sixth taker for Argentina misses, and Spain buries one to win the World Cup and get a second star on their jersey.
It's very optimistic of you.
It's not going to happen, but... It's very specific.
I'm a big Simon Unai hater.
Unai Simon?
Unai Simon.
Mm-hmm.
He's not good.
Yes, he is.
No, you guys are resting the Golden Glove winner.
Yes, we've...
And I know you guys have heard it before, and Ishan's heard it many times.
We've heard this take.
And I'm waiting for him to make a mistake. And yes, he hasn't yet. But tomorrow's the day. Judgment Day is coming, buddy.
Okay. Or he just plays another amazing game, just like he did against France.
I think the way he plays, it's just mistakes are inevitable.
Well, once a mistake happens, like it did last game, let's just be frank, he came out way too much. Our defense saved us. Our defense the best in the whole tournament.
It's gonna come down to
Cucurella, Pedro Porro, Cubarsi, and Laporte.
Cucurella. That's the key. No, that's literally the key.
Just Cucurella.
Yeah.
No, this guy's insane.
No, he is. He's crazy.
Yeah, those are our predictions.
It's gonna be a good game. I'm not looking forward to the halftime show. I'm not looking forward. I don't want to watch the celebration after either. I hate both the teams going to the World Cup. I hope nobody wins.
Well,
to be honest with you,
I'm gonna be very excited if Spain wins. Not in a great mood if Argentina wins. But I don't know if you're an Argentina supporter. I know there are some out there, but I think the majority of the world is a Spain fan tomorrow, and I'm excited for that.
I'm a nobody fan tomorrow.
That's insane.
I'm gonna wear my English jersey tomorrow.
Did you wear your English jersey today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just nothing more to say. I was extremely disappointed on how England went out. We'll have all of that recap for you after you get our reactions to the FIFA World Cup final 2026. Okay, ladies and gents, it is now Monday, July 20th, and Ishan, take us through what happened yesterday.
It was not an exciting game. It was a complete and utter dominance from the better team.
It was.
España comes out on top with honestly just an amazing lockdown performance. Unai Simon literally did nothing the whole game and
somehow won Golden Glove.
Okay.
Biggest fraud in history.
All right. We'll get to that. But 0-0 going into extra time. Spain, they get one called back, which in my opinion did not.
No, that was a good goal.
The Argentinian were flopping once again. A big moment, and so fitting for Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, he was the guy who scored the game-tying goal.
Against England.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did his little celebration, and everyone was mocking him. But yeah, after that, still more domination, really, really pressing Argentina into a corner, and then they had this nice chance. Beautiful play from Nico Williams just to keep the ball in, and Ferran Torres, the king of Spain, buries the wide open net.
Yeah, I was disappointed with the product.
Yeah,
yesterday it was just like not a good game. That's the only thing that I would have changed. Like the World Cup was very exciting this year, and to have that game as the final, I think England-Spain would have been more fun.
No, I 100% agree. The thing with Spain is
I think Spain probably would have still won that game.
Yeah,
but I think England-Spain would have been a lot more fun than Argentina-Spain.
I mean, Spain,
because Argentina doesn't have as much pace as England does.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking about pace, I think England and Spain are matched more evenly. I think still England has more pace in the team than Spain does, but I think their play styles would create a more chaotic game and just be a little bit more fun.
No, for sure. I also think Spain and Argentina are both very like set piece teams, and also just teams that like to break down your team not entirely with pace all at the same time.
No, they play a boring style of football, both of them, and it's just they just play possession.
Yeah, and Spain just locked down Argentina, and that's literally what they did the whole tournament. Yeah. That's why they only conceded one goal in the knockout stage. Yeah, just
still couldn't beat Cabo Verde.
Okay. All right. Give us extra time when that happens.
Imagine, that's actually so impressive for Cabo Verde.
You tied the.
You didn't concede to the World Cup champions. Like, that's insane.
Well, it was because of one man and one man. Though.
It doesn't matter.
It's the same thing with Martinez. Martinez had an amazing game.
No, he did, and he had reports came out after the game that he actually played with a broken finger.
Yes,
which is crazy. He was excellent. I think his best save, I would say, was the Lamine Yamal chance.
Yeah, no,
at the end,
sure. It was like the last play of the game. Spain
of regulation.
Regulation. Spain gets a free kick right outside the box, and who else but Lamine Yamal to take it?
It was a perfectly placed corner as well. I'm sorry, like set piece as well. I think Yamal.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit higher, but other than that, it curled really
well.
Right side.
Great finesse on the shot, and then it just like
Martinez
didn't go
just got
his way.
A hand on it. But yeah, and then just near the end of the game, or at the end of the game, there was a little bit of a fight that happened.
It was just kind of.
I feel like there was just a little bit of a sore loser mentality from the Argentinians. Not from all of them, but from some of them. And there was just a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. But yeah, that was basically the game.
Yeah, the Argentina, I don't know who it was, but he like put his hands on.
It was Paredes. He had already had a yellow in the game.
He put his hands on the guy's throat, bro, and like pushed him over.
I saw a report that he was playing the last 3 games with a cracked rib.
Who?
Paredes. Yeah. And then
Nah,
all the comments underneath were like,
real,
you were breathing hard enough to try to knock down one of the Spain players. But yeah, I think it's just sore losers.
Rodri played great.
Yeah, it's why he won Player of the Tournament.
I honestly, I thought it was gonna go to penalties when they subbed Rodri.
They took him off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they still have very good
and
players.
They put on 2 people that had never played or hadn't played a single World Cup game the whole tournament.
I don't know.
That's such an interesting choice. I mean,
I get it. Rodri's like a little bit on the older side, so you want to still get fresh pair of legs, but still.
I don't know. But I think that if you didn't win in extra time, you would have lost in penalties.
Yes.
No. It's not even. I
think because of the grit of Martinez,
it's not even a question for me.
Yeah.
Because the amount of length that Martinez provides in the net and just like covering more of the net than I think Unai Simon can do. Also, I don't trust Unai Simon.
Okay, well,
and we can talk about that next because I think it's probably one of the most fraudulent Gold Glove victories in recent times.
I mean, okay, you can take that stance, and yes, he didn't have the most like the highest number of
100% would have given it to Vozina,
but he didn't go till
but.
It's usually one of the players in the final.
It's usually, but also
usually it's the
usually the Conn Smythe is given to the best player on the winning team. Usually, when McDavid won it in 2024.
Okay, but that's still out of the final 2 teams. You can't give it to just. I want to know the last time it was given to someone that wasn't in the finals.
I'm looking up Golden Glove definition.
I feel like there's a case to give it to Martinez just because of the amazing performance he had.
I don't think so.
But I think not only yes, Spain's defense is amazing.
Oh,
is it from the top 2 teams?
The Golden Glove is actually an award presented to the goalkeeper who records the most clean sheets.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
he had the most clean sheets by far, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but like they're so fraudulent.
They were not. They were
so
not
fraudulent.
Just because the defense of Spain,
defense carried him,
but he's still in the net. You don't know he still made a lot of good saves. You look at that rush chance from Messi. If he's not up there and doesn't kick the ball away, Messi is a 1-on-1 with the keeper.
He made a few good plays. Like
you can say what you will about your goalkeeper, but there has to be someone in the back of that net.
Pickford played better than him the whole tournament.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Arguably Pickford played. No, Pickford have played so poorly in that game against Argentina.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He should not have let in one of the goals.
Which one?
The first one.
Wasn't it a header?
No, the second one was a header. The first one was just a low shot, I believe.
Well, okay, I can say the same thing about Simon. He shouldn't have let in that goal against Belgium.
It was one miss. It was one miss out of the entire knockout stage.
No, but I think you give him way too much credit.
No, I agree. He was probably the weakest point of all of the Spanish team. He wasn't bad.
Do you understand what a system quarterback is?
Yes.
He's a system goalkeeper.
Okay, well,
I think Raya could have done the exact same thing. And I think, honestly, Raya could have had a clean sheet the whole tournament.
Okay, now you're just gassing him.
No, I'm not, though. I'm not. He's the better goalkeeper.
Okay, so then why didn't they play him?
Because I'm sure there was something that Arsenal said, and the guy, whoever your coach is, Luis De La Fuentes.
Yeah,
he's very he's Spanish, and therefore he's very superstitious. And so if they win with one guy, they're gonna keep him.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you, but I think Unai Simon did a great job, and who knows, they could have not won if Raya was in net. I just know that they did win because he was in net.
No.
Not because if he was in net, but
they didn't win because he was in net.
No, they didn't. They won because of their defense.
Yeah, I think Kubarsi was great. Cucurella is great. Cucurella is the only player to ever win Club World Cup and FIFA World Cup. You know that?
Yeah,
because the Club World Cup is a fake thing that was created by FIFA this year.
Didn't Reece James win Club World Cup?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, in other news for football, Olise might not go to
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid now.
Well, maybe because he sold all of his chances.
No, not because of that. Because according to a report that I saw, the Bayern Munich owner, that's who Olise plays for right now.
He plays for Bayern Munich.
Yeah, is has a very good relationship with the owner of Real Madrid, and Real Madrid doesn't want to strain that relationship. So and according to Bayern, Olise is not for sale at the moment.
I see.
So
you can either pair Mbappe with the GOAT.
Well, Cucurella is going to Real Madrid, right?
He is.
Yeah, and he is retired from international football.
From what he said is that if Spain won, then he would not put on an international jersey again. Who knows? You sit here and see like players like Messi who said, "Oh yeah, it's probably going to be my last World Cup."
Yeah, but he said probably
like
2 World Cups ago.
2 World Cups ago, and then you question, and he comes back and wins the whole thing, and then this year he comes and goes to the final. What's going to happen? Like you don't. I don't think
Messi or Ronaldo or Neymar will play another World Cup ever again.
I don't think so, but you don't know that for sure.
I just don't think they're fit enough to play. Like in 4 years, I don't think they'll be fit enough to play and compete with like if you think about it, yeah, football is only or soccer is only getting younger.
Yeah.
You see guys like Lamine Yamal, Kubarsi come in and honestly be some of the best players on the team.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, you still need those older guys.
Like Jude Bellingham is 22. He was the best player in England.
Yeah.
He has the most goals ever scored at a World Cup for an English team at 7.
Yeah.
Spain has never gotten there, ever. Nobody on the Spanish national team has ever scored more than 5 goals in the tournament, which is, it's fine. Like, I mean, they've won twice now.
Yeah, I don't think. It's also not how they play.
Yeah, it's also. I mean, it's.
But I could also see that very well changing in the next few years.
For sure. Like
with someone like Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like give him 3 years and he'll do the exact same thing.
I feel
the next World Cup.
I feel like actually I don't want to say anything. Yamal has had an interesting upbringing, and I feel like everything has come to him so easy.
Well, I wouldn't say something easy. But I think he was in it. Like he wasn't. It's not like he was rich when he was younger.
No. I think he's very good. He's very good at soccer.
Yeah.
I also think that he's
come from the streets.
He's a blessing of opportunity that has been given to him.
Yeah,
from being put in the Barca program at a very young age, at age 6. Yeah. And I agree, he has extreme raw talent.
Yeah, I mean he's worked towards all of that as well.
Sure, but I think
yes,
also
the talent is
being in a situation where you have the necessary resources to become better. A lot of people who you could say had the same type of talent as him don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
You don't have a place to refine your skills at that high of a level, and then a club team and I'm not saying that he's not a special once in a generation unicorn type player, but you also have to step back and look back at the help that he received in order to get there and the opportunities that he's been given to showcase his talent. And yes, he's taken advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, I mean he's won the World Cup and
La Liga.
Yeah, La Liga.
I don't know a lot about soccer history, but I sure know that there's not a lot of guys, if anybody else, who's been able to start a La Liga game at age 16.
Yeah.
Or start for their country in the Euros at age 17.
But times are changing. Younger players are getting better. It's like same thing with hockey.
Younger players are getting better. As an athlete, you work towards being able to play professional.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're given that opportunity at age 16 and you win. He won La Liga in his second match.
Yeah.
Because he started the match before they clinched La Liga.
Yeah.
So technically he won La Liga.
Technically.
The only major trophy, and they won the Spanish, FA Cup.
And they won the Euros.
Nations League Cup or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They won the Euros. So now he has a World Cup, a Euro, a La Liga. Basically the only thing to complete his roster.
And a
Ballon d'Or.
No, nominee. Ballon d'Or
nominee. So he doesn't have a Ballon d'Or.
Dembele won.
He doesn't have a Ballon d'Or, and he doesn't have a Champions League. So say he gets those this year. You're 19 years old. You have everything you have to ever accomplish in football. What do you do from there? He already has enough money to live off. Where's the drive to be better? Like, why? For me, if I was an athlete, it's like I worked my whole life, which is like not even that long, 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
And then now I come in, I win everything. Now what do? Like, there's nothing. I feel like the human brain naturally wants to progress and move towards the next challenge. And if there's nothing left to accomplish, what happens?
I would agree with you.
And where do you go? Like, what is your career trajectory? Because I feel like the chemistry in your brain changes because you're not chasing anything. You're just cruising. So either what happens is, and he's not. I don't think he has the same mindset as someone like Mbappe. You know what I mean?
Mbappe's also never won anything.
Yeah,
he's won
He won the French league. League One. He won a World Cup at age
He won a World
2019, sorry.
But
he hasn't won a Euro yet.
No, and he hasn't won a Champions League.
He hasn't won a Champions League.
The thing for me is what with athletes, yes, everyone is different and all athletes have a different mindset. But if I was in someone else's shoes, like a pro's shoes, for example, for basketball, if like somehow I gained like a foot in height and went pro, I know that I love the game. I love to play it. And that's what I feel like so many hockey players, and if you have the right mindset, you can keep going. Because it's not about just chasing. Yes, the ultimate goal is, winning a Champions League or winning the World Cup. Whatever you set your mind to.
Yeah.
Like for example, if you're in basketball, your goal is to win the NBA championship.
Yeah.
And
or like a FIBA World Cup or an Olympic medal.
Yeah. After you do that, like what's the goal after that?
Yeah.
And the thing for me is just doing it again. Like you can show yourself as like with players like him, and it's the same thing with Messi and Ronaldo. Like I don't want to compare them, like because they're in another stratosphere and he's not there yet. Who knows if he will be? But it's being the greatest of all time, and you can only do that by winning stuff. And I know he's not.
I feel like
he's not the most mature.
It can get a little bit repetitive. You know what I mean?
He's not the most mature person yet, but that maturity will grow with age. And you look at someone like Max Verstappen. He won very, very young.
And now he wants to leave.
I know he wants to leave. And that's an example for you. But in my opinion, I think there's opportunities where people will say, yes, I won and I'm done. But if you truly love your sport that you're playing, I would just keep going.
I just don't know. I think like as an extremely competitive person, if there's nothing left to win, I want to go do something else where I can go have another chance to win somewhere else. And I think that's the same thing like you're talking about Max Verstappen. He's talking about maybe going to IndyCar, maybe going to NASCAR. Who knows?
Yeah, but the thing that football offers you is you can go win in a different league. Like you could go to the MLS, you could go win everything there. He could go to the Prem, and he could go win everything there. Okay, maybe if he completes every single one, then yes, there's a possibility. Like he could go win in the Bundesliga.
No, but why would Barcelona let him go?
They wouldn't. He would choose to leave.
No, but okay.
Because athletes still have a choice.
Yes and no.
Like you look at Messi and like Ronaldo. Ronaldo wanted to go play in the Prem. He played with Man U.
Yeah.
And he played with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And then he thought, okay, I want to go to get the bag, and so he went to the Saudi league. But he's still playing because he loves what he's doing. And you look at Messi.
But he's also making a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. But
I don't think any team in La Liga or in the Prem
would pay him that much.
Would pay him as much as he's getting paid at all. Maybe not as much. Maybe this isn't as true for Messi, but I think it's similar.
Yeah, no, I would agree. But
like Messi isn't going to get as much, maybe not money, but perks that come with playing for Inter Miami.
No, I would agree. But at the same time, that's something that is evolving about the sport of football.
Sure.
Or soccer. Like there's so many more leagues now and there's so much more opportunity. And I wouldn't count someone like Lamine Yamal out just yet because he's young.
I'm not counting him out. I just think that the mentality for him is going to shift, especially if he wins a Champions League and a Ballon d'Or this year.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll happen.
No, I mean I don't have to agree with you on everything.
No, I agree with you in somewhat, but not entirely.
The third place game was a lot of fun. I would say it was more fun than the final. 10 combined goals.
Yeah. Crazy game. I went to the fan festival to watch the game. It was very, very exciting.
Yeah. Saka with a hat trick.
Yeah. I'm glad Bellingham didn't take the penalty.
I'm glad too. And then he ended up getting one at the end there.
Yeah.
To take his goal total to 7. What a tournament by Bellingham. Best ever finish by England, not on national soil at a World Cup.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting. France just looked very flat coming out the gate and then kind of turned it around second half, and it was a little bit of a too little too late type of scenario. But Mbappe secured his golden boot that day. The third place game is more of a glorified friendly.
It is.
Compared to...
I mean, you look at the smiles that were hosted on all those.
On everybody's face after the game was over. It's just like, I feel like the third place game is more of a celebration of football, and all those guys are just going out to play for fun. There's a little bit less tactics involved and more of the players just trying to showcase their talent and put on a good show for all the people watching.
Yeah.
It's a great end to the World Cup. I can't believe it's over. 2026 World Cup.
It seemed like not that long ago where we were literally talking about our predictions.
Yeah.
And honestly, very, very good predictions from us.
And now we look towards the 2030 World Cup in Spain, Morocco, and Portugal.
Yeah. And then also in Argentina, Brazil,
Uruguay, Paraguay.
Paraguay.
I think there's a game in Uruguay.
Yeah, they're all hosting their own.
One game because of the 100th year anniversary of FIFA. But yeah, I think that's gonna end our FIFA coverage.
Yeah, from now until
and
4 years from now.
And our soccer coverage.
Most likely.
Unless there's anything crazy that comes
Unless
up.
maybe one of us will start getting more into soccer
Maybe.
now.
It's a possibility. I doubt it.
Who knows? I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch games.
Yeah, Prem team play.
Yeah, I'm very happy with
or a La Liga team play. Maybe like a Champions League update we'll give.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start diving into more. We'll follow Bellingham's career.
Champions League, actually, most of the games start at 12.
That's not bad.
So that's not.
Maybe we'll update during Champions League and like major tournaments.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see moving forward. Just to finish out the episode, there's a little bit of stuff that's happened in the NHL. Pretty boring. We're very deep into the off season right now, so not a lot of movement with all things considered, but there were some free agency signings. Most notably, Bedard re-signed with the Chicago Blackhawks at 5 years at $15 million a year, so that makes him the third highest paid player in the league behind now Leo Carlson and Kirill Kaprizov. So the youth really getting their bags now.
Yeah, there's a potential for possibly the fourth highest paid if somehow the Ducks pay Cutter at 18 like he's asking.
Yeah. And Bedard recently came out with a statement as he's rehabbing his shoulder injury that he went and got surgery for, but he said that he wants Patrick Kane to come back to Chicago, so we will monitor that. I don't know where Kane is at in terms of his decision making.
He said he is choosing between Chicago and Buffalo. Okay. Every other team is out of the question, so he is unfortunately not coming to the Oilers.
I see.
Unless something changes.
Yeah, I don't think anything will change.
But yeah, he either goes to play in his hometown of Buffalo, or he wants to go back and run it back with Chicago. But yeah, who knows?
Jamie Drysdale signed a contract extension with the Philadelphia Flyers at 4 years by $6.5 million.
Good bag for him.
Yeah, I think all things considered, he made he's made the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, and he is relatively young still, he can, after that contract, he can get paid even more
100%
if he turns it up.
I don't know where the Flyers go from here.
I don't know either, because they have like kind of a mix and match core, where they have guys like Travis Konechny and Owen Tippett who are older.
Yeah,
but then they also have the younger core with someone that also just got signed, Trevor Zegras, who got 4 years by $9.125. And then Jamie Drysdale. So I don't know where you go. They tried to go in the Leo Carlson direction, but that didn't really work.
Yeah. And then Kirby Dach re-signed with the Montreal Canadiens at 1 year by $3.6 million, with Cole Perfetti going back to Winnipeg at a 5x6 contract.
Yeah. And then another free agent that got taken off that was on the Oilers' radar, which was Anthony Mantha. He signed to New Jersey with a 2 year by $4.75 deal.
I'm glad that we didn't sign that deal. I think that's a little bit too much for him.
Yeah, a little bit much, but we'll see how he works out there.
And then the last signing was a bridge deal that the New York Rangers made with Braden Schneider at 1 year by $5.5 million. So it gives him a little bit of more time to showcase his skills, a little bit more time for the Rangers to kind of see if
he is a solid defenseman.
He's a solid defenseman, but if it's something that they want to lock up for a long time to pair alongside Adam Fox, I guess that decision will be made either sometime this year or next offseason.
Yeah, I'm sure the Rangers are just trying to figure out what exactly they're trying to do, because they're still in like their retool phase where they're trying to go back to the playoffs, but if they can't, they might just go through a full rebuild.
Yep. And then the biggest news I would say coming out of the NHL this week, other than maybe the Bedard signing, was that Steve Yzerman, the GM of the Detroit Red Wings, has stepped down from his post and has now opened the door for a new GM. And, Yzerman was a great player for Detroit and really wanted to bring a championship back there.
Yeah.
Some of the decisions he made have been questionable throughout his career, and
dealing with like Dylan Larkin and stuff, and not putting enough around them, trying to go get Patrick Kane, getting DeBrincat, all very good ideas, just hasn't really worked out, and it's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'll have a job somewhere else.
100%. Guys, sports has kind of calmed down now, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, you still have MLB.
You do.
WNBA, NBA Summer League. But football is starting soon.
Football is starting in 8 weeks.
Yeah. Get excited, ladies
Get
and gentlemen.
excited, yes. So
Your LA Rams are gonna win a Super Bowl this year.
we shall see. We shall see. We wish you guys a great week, and we'll catch you guys next week.